anybody soybean farmer. I got dry mouth so bad I can't hardly talk. Well, after a big fight getting this combine in the field, I'm here. And I got this side opened up. Worked up there on the highway, got that opened up. And combine found that many beans out there and put them in the hopper. I'm going to go ahead and unload. Sitting here beside the truck. I'm going to pull this unload auger handle. And it's going to work. It's going to work. Okay, that's a good sign. You know, I thought I had combine ready to roll. I'd made up my mind that the day I was going to pick beans, it was a good day to go after it. And I was going to try to be started out here by around 11 o'clock. That didn't work out. This battery in this combine, I thought it was good. I'd been messing with it since early October, cranking the thing, and it was, you know, cranking it up and doing fine. But not today. Nope. Combine found out I was going to take it out here and put it to work, and it said no. I messed around with it for about an hour, and then I finally got it cranked. Had to put the Ford F-150 beside it with jumper cables. And got out here, started to open up this side of the field. And you know, somebody had said something about that little glass governor ball down there in the injector pump, and it decided it wanted some attention. And combine was all the way up there at the highway, so walked back and forth to the shop a couple of times to get the tools. But hey, we're picking beans. I'll tell you something. That is one big bean crop. Love the new tires. They are awesome. Alright, let's see if we can turn this off without the chain jumping off. Alright, that worked. As you can see, the sun's going down. What time is it? I ain't even looked. Let's see. Going up on about 4:30. Might get to run with my lights because I'm going to try to finish this field. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah, day's 19th, I believe. Let's roll. As I was saying in the previous clip, I forgot to bring the coffee and the water, and my throat just got dried out, mouth got dried out. There was just no way that I could talk about anything while I was driving the combine, so I decided I would just shut up and drive the combine and maybe take this fancy microphone thing and put some voice overlay on the video when I got back to the house. This morning sure started off rough. It just did not want to start. Weatherman said we were going to have the coldest morning so far of the year. It was about 24 degrees. I think that's what made that battery so difficult. Got so ticked off with that thing, I called a local parts store to see what they had in the store that I could come up there and buy. And they didn't have anything that was actually suitable. So I went back to putting the F-150 on it with jumper cables and let the F-150 run. Now there's a little trick you can do. You take the positive cable off of the battery that's in the F-150, or we'll call it the vehicle that you're getting the jump from, and you find a way to insulate it, and you lay it there and connect it to the jumper cable. That causes the voltage regulator on the vehicle you're getting the jump from to see the weak battery and really start charging it. So that's how I finally got the thing cranked, and it was just a series of aggravations. One thing that was kind of funny, and I was glad I didn't have that on camera, was I thought the grease cartridge was empty in the grease gun, and I didn't pull the plunger back, but I unscrewed it, and fortunately I was holding it over the trash can, so all the mess went in the trash can, and we'll clean up time for that. And then another aggravation, I still can't get this combine right next to the fuel tank, so I was put 5 gallons of fuel in a fuel tank, and when I went to put the spout back on it, it stripped out, it wouldn't seal, so ended up having to siphon that into a different can so I could pour it in the combine. But we'll get that figured out eventually. But I finally got out there, and as you can see, I ran into the dark, and thank God for the lights. They work great. So that let me see what was going on. You're probably thinking she's been watching this like, why is he running so slow? Well, it took me a while to get things adjusted. It's the first time I've driven a combine in quite a while. Cousin Scott finished up the harvest last year. Praise God I didn't change any of the settings on the combine. He did have it dialed in real nice. There had very few beans being blowed out the back, so the fan speed was, about what it needed to be. And part of my, I was just looking at the tachometer for the rasbar cylinder. Part of my maintenance this year was to tighten up those belts. There's a triple set, 3 belts, supposed to be equal. 2 of them are, 1 of them's not. So I tightened that up a little bit, and that helped a lot with the when you get slugs coming in and they hit that rasbar cylinder and slow it way down. So I didn't have a lot of aggravation with that until it got heavy dew. Things got wet out there, and that was when I had to put it up and go back in the house. Didn't do a very good job with the camera mounts. Try to get something figured out with that. There's a lot of shaky video here, but it is what it is for the first time out this year. I'd like to thank everybody for subscribing to my channel, watching my videos, and for being here. And that's about all I got to say about that.
Well, I did a little bit of night cutting. I couldn't even think about trying to talk. What little bit of filming I did inside of the combine, I forgot to bring something to drink. And my mouth got totally dried out. But I got to adjust that rear light. It's not where I want it. It's too much off to the side. Simple adjustment. But the one shining in the hopper worked out perfect. I really like it. Well, I'm going to quit for the night. The stuff's starting to clump. It's getting wet or something. I guess the dew's falling. We'll see what little bit of video this makes. Probably not much of nothing because I had combine aggravations. I don't know, it's first time out. A lot of stuff to try to remember and think, am I remembering it right? But can't see it because it's dark. You can see that little bit right there. But I got the 2-acre field in front of my house off, and I got into the field beside it, but I'm about to see. I didn't get a lot. We'll see it tomorrow when I get back out here. Bye, y'all. Oh, a special friend of mine said she wanted to hear me say this, so I'm doing this for her. Bye-bye.